did do a phenomenal job yesterday on the Dragon Knight. But
yeah,
so there we have it overall, and I do like the DK and the Gyro. You know, these are two heroes that are going to get BKBs, and once the BKBs are out, Geek Fam's lineup doesn't really do a lot. I mean, you got the Razor, sure, but other than that, I feel like BKBs are going to be pretty huge for Execration.
I agree.
Like,
I really agree.
BKB Dragon Knight, Geek Fam aren't killing that unless they get an incredible link off with the Razor. Here we go. So predictions: Geek Fam versus Execration, game 1 of the day. Who will we go with? I think I've got to go with Execration. I think as I said, I think this DK could get to the point where he's unkillable if he gets a good timing on BKB. I think there was too much in on the Magic.
After what I saw yesterday, I think Execration is just a little bit better in their decision making. So I'm also gonna go with Execration. I'm torn because I'm just like, I see the Darkseer and I'm not crazy about Darkseer unless you have lots of combos, but they have the Gyro, which is that big team fight, and then I look at Geek Fam and there's an Underlord too, and I'm like, I'm not crazy about Underlord either, except for like in perfect scenarios. So yeah, I'm gonna have to side a little bit with Execration on this one, and we'll see.
Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. First game of the day, Geek Fam versus Execration. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Oh, script. Oh, production. He's fixed. We're good. You saw nothing, but here we have it. Let's see what lanes we sort of get out. As you said, a lot of interest on how the Darkseer is going to work out. And let's see if Yaj can pull off some nice plays with it here and see what sort of lane matchups they get. At the moment, Yaj is up top, so it looks like Execration are the ones to be wanting to go on the aggressive this game.
Yeah, huh? Okay. I'm getting in the zone. You know, we got to pause, getting comfy, getting ready, getting positive. Remember, guys, positivity today, right? Apparently, that's the thing.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I just
smiling faces. Positive vibes only, please. We believe in Malini. What else they saying?
Fog is approaching 30 and looks 18. Feels good, man. I'll take that one.
Oh, that's quite nice comment,
thank you.
Oh, no rude mean.
No rude people. Everyone's in a good mood. You know, it's, well, not like in a great mood, but
I am. Oh,
it is Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know.
Someone's the wrong kind of
Someone's
positive.
the wrong kind of positive there.
All right, chat. But yeah, but you have a pause. Oh, the pause is over.
Pause done.
Whoa, that's what positivity does for you. It keeps
indeed.
Everything running very smoothly.
They were drawing.
Look at that.
It looked like Luke was drawing a sun on the mini-map.
I believe he was drawing a smiley face.
Was it a oh, was it really a smiley face?
I'm sure, definitely.
I saw beams of light pouring out, but maybe it was a smiley face with beams of light pouring out.
And they're very, very creative.
They are.
Boys from Southeast Asia.
Like you said, they are getting Darkseer in a 1v1. What they want is Underlord versus Underlord, and they're doing an aggro tri-lane to try to shut down Razor. I've seen these aggro tri-lanes actually work really well against Razor, because...
Wait, Underlord versus Underlord?
No, Underlord versus Darkseer.
You said Underlord versus Underlord.
I said Darkseer is trying to get versus Underlord. I definitely said Darkseer, and I know I did.
You said Underlord.
Alright, maybe I did. Whatever. But they are going aggro on Execration, and I do like this. Pressuring the Razor early on is a really good choice.
Yeah, this is nice. Nice to see from Execration. I mean, so the mid lane as well. It looks like we have actually got a lot of focus for Geek Fam to go first, some sort of level 1 play. If they get the opportunity to do so. Depends how far up Carl comes. And they get the Spirit in. They'll come in and give him a few punches on the Elder Titan. And
oh
no!
And we're off.
Oh no! Positivity, boys and girls, positivity. Carl's gonna need it after that. That's a free courier feed.
I mean, he saw him too, right?
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
It happens. Luke bottom, taking a lot of pressure here from this aggro tri-lane, like we mentioned.
He may just be dead.
He's dead.
That's first blood. There we go.
Yep, this is what aggro tri-lane versus Razor. It's some good stuff.
Just right-click him down.
Yep.
As it were at the start.
But they do have a gold advantage because
they lost the courier.
They killed a courier with a single auto attack, the stapler.
Wow.
And we do see
again down bottom. Another kill for this tri-lane. Ollie comes down not too far.
Yeah, the shard's just isolating. And X-Rag is abusing the Spirit a bit. He is pulling it through the neutrals. He's trying to hit as many heroes too. But has to be careful versus this lineup, or this lane. This lane can easily kill him if he steps too far.
Absolutely. We've seen the killing potential twice already from these three.
They've got double stun. They're all already level 2. If he steps up too far, he's got to be really careful. Lumix already on the prowl, ready to go for those shards.
Still playing on the very edge of it there, Rag. Top lane, what are we seeing? 11 for 0, 8 for 1. Pretty much the trade-in farm.
Yeah, Darkseer probably comes out a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
And he's going to do the bottle build, it seems. He buys the bottle, yep. And he's going to collect double bounty runes top. So this is the new thing. Bottom, Lumic. X-Rag going at it.
Yep, they've got the trap, and I mean, Nando may have lost some of the right click, but the Rocket Barrage still doing work.
Oh, but he takes the bounty run, X-Rag.
Alright, he's still going down though. Grims will be there to cut him off and finish off the kill.
Yep.
So a third kill for this aggressive tri-lane down bottom. It's already kicking it off down hit. Execration starting the game with a bit of a bang.
Indeed. Top both here. Both of them are just pushing in the lanes as much as possible. Firestorm plus Ion Shell, then they try to farm the side camp. It's going to be pretty similar farm. I still think Darkseer would pull a little bit ahead, because especially you went for this bottle build at the start. So Razor 7-4 last hits. Gyro only 6-2, but they've gotten a couple kills. But last hits on the Gyro are still suffering.
Oh, Lumic. He's looking to try and get in again. They're going for a bit of a chase down onto Ollie. The sharp block won't quite be there, but the paralyzing cast will be. Ollie falling low. There's 3 members of Geek Fam, and Rag will try and punch back into them. They'll force him away though. Nando trying to chase down the Elder Titan.
Yeah, they need so the big thing in tri-lanes, we talk about it a bunch, is just you get your boots or you just go straight for that wand. I think the wand is usually the more ideal one, because you get a lot of charges versus the tri-lane. Everyone's casting their spells. Easy stick charges.
Spirit coming out across. They are going to look for the setup onto Grims. The sleep not quite long enough for them to close the gap, as they can't reach the Witch Doctor. Nando, bit of a wrap around there, picks up his boots.
Taking him for a walk a little bit.
10 charges on the wand as well, so hard for them to really take down, and nearly has the level 3. Add to the potential in these fights early on.
There is the level 2 Link now though, so if he gets stomped, he will lose all of his damage right away because of that. Bounty runes, heavy contention. We do see both supports about to duke it out. Who's going to win this one? With the Razor coming in, Execration, have to bail. Lumic should be dead here.
Yeah, Luke still in a good amount of right click.
Yep.
And they will punish him for that one. Elsewhere, Yaj being able to grab both of the bounty runes up top with the Darkseer. And down on the mid lane, Chuan finding an opportunity, jumps in and bursts down DK, just keeping him low with those 2 points in the dagger.
Wow.
As he got a little bit too greedy there.
That's surprising. But I mean, he did lose his courier early on, so it does hurt quite a bit. You get the advantage on Queen of Pain. But yeah, that's actually surprising to see that the Dragon Knight does die to Quap when he was leading in CS. X-Rag. Nando just running at him.
Yep,
No ball comes in.
They've got Lumic with the control. In on the Dragon. Some in the shards. Rocket Barrage will indeed finish the job whilst Nando is asleep. So getting it, yeah, really doing a lot with this this gyrocopter in the lane.
Yeah, his last hits are, like we were saying though, suffering a bit because he's having to run around so much between his supports. Not really able to get the most last hits too because he got linked up like once or twice. Top, yeah, trade farm. I'm not even gonna look at that lane actually because they're just both they're both doing the same thing. Yeah.
Not really much to see up on that.
Yep.
Top CS, both of those in the game at the moment with the way it's going.
It's like literally actually just straight dead even. They're doing the exact same thing. I think March might actually be pulling a little bit ahead because he's actually farming the side camp more often. But yeah, I'm just gonna look at the other lanes. Sounds boring.
The boring lane.
The boring lane. The cast Firestorm, cast Ion Shell lane.
On mid lane, Carl, even though he went down, still with the slight lead, 32-10. 26 for 9.
They find the lane ward bottom finally on the side of Execration, so now it's a little bit more threat onto the side of Geek Fam. They have to be careful though. They do have vision. They have a ward inside the jungle, so they do see the rotation this time from the Queen of Pain. So they're gonna probably back off. Maybe position themselves on high ground to try to go for a trap. But with ET Spirit scouting, they have to back off.
Now, as you said, this does give a bit of space for the Razor to get a slight edge on the Gyro and CS. Tron coming back in, does so under the invis. He's going to jump straight in onto Grims. In response, they'll go straight forward looking for the Razor. He has got Maledict on him. Luke should pop, and he will do indeed. Tron looking to find more. Great Sonic Wave out onto 2. The one charges, Nando goes for the Sow, but he gets cancelled by the Spirit. Meanwhile, March actually gets a solo kill up top onto Yaj. Well, they've actually killed one each other on the top lane, but bottom lane is where the action does continue. Tron with the blink up, and the Maledict is on him. He has got infused raindrop charge, but it's not going to save him as they do lose the quap off the back of that. Grim's getting a double kill, so at the end of the day, the quap rotation not paying off, and at top lane, the Underlord and the Darkseer both killed each other.
Who got the first kill though? It was the Underlord, right?
It was the Dark.
Oh, it was the Darkseer.
Darkseer got the kill first.
So I guess the thing is that Firestorm lingers, so he must have like stayed, and then he got like hit by that extra 1 or 2 ticks. That must have been a pretty funny, actually, trade-off to go on. But yeah, like you said, Queen of Pain's rotation bottom, gets punished a bit, Execration quick to respawn, come back in, and Nando, that was a nice little play there. He had the wand charges, I think 17 saved up, got into the tree line, got like 200 health from himself, just enough to save him. And yeah, Grim tries to get the lucky cask bounces, but is unable to.
On mid lane, Carl. Again, getting bullied by Chuan. March has come in.
With the hood, pretty beefy.
And Chuan just going straight for the Veil build this game.
Yeah, just trying to punish top. He's trying to like just zone X-Rag off the creep wave because this other Titan's just trying to get experience. They're moving the lanes around a little bit.
Bottom lane again, in onto loot with the Maledicts and Rocket Barrage. That'll be loot down.
They're trying to fix this because this aggressive tri lane is a huge problem. So March is coming down here and probably gonna post up. They might even just move the Razor elsewhere. Like we're mentioning, this aggro tri lane versus Razor seems to be the new thing that people are kind of doing. I was seeing it in a couple other regions as well, just to shut him down early on.
Yeah, it's working out so far.
Yeah,
he's one of the most aggressive tri lanes I've seen in a while in terms of the kills he's actually getting. And oh, that's my haste ring.
Oh, Carl, he's got a lot of wand charges. Lumic.
He's trying to bait it in, and now they'll turn, they'll go in with the snowball. It's going to be quite a little bit faster with the Dragon Tail. They're going to get the kill. Ooh. Oh, nice little bait. As you said, Carl playing around very low, knew he had the wand charges, and indeed up top, they'll get the kill. Yaj gets cut down as they do lose the Darkseer, but losing this quap, Chuan's got to be a bit careful. Sort of, so maybe a bit similar to what we saw from Chuan the other day, where he had a decent lane, but a little over aggressive sometimes, and sometimes just plays a little too deep or a little too longer around an area than he should do, and he gets punished for it.
Yeah. Remember, guys, magic wands save lives, as we've seen twice now already. It's a good item, guys. Yeah. Definitely buy it.
Yeah, Chuan at least he really wants to finish his Veil before he starts sort of leaving that lane once again, unless he sees a really good opportunity.
Yeah, he's level 7. Carl is level 8 because of that kill. And he's going to get tanked up really quickly on this Dragon Knight, going for the drum build. Seems to be the standard. Mid, there is a smoke coming out. Not level 6 just yet, of course, on the supports, but level 5 ET. He's got 3 points in Stomp.
There, I've got the Sonic Wave as well to help burst Carl. The Stomp will connect. TPs will be coming in from the Tusk, and it might be there just in time, because Carl, he'll try and turn with the Elder Dragon form. They have the Snowball control. Chuan just get the Blink Up with the Maledict.
He is super dead.
He is going to tick down very low. He has 1 bottle charge, but that is indeed not going to save him. They lose Chuan. Execration with the response, and as you say, already we're seeing just the tankiness of the DK cause issues for Geek fan when it comes to trying to burst him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 1500 HP with this Bracer on Strength Treads. Yeah. That is a pretty tough kill till they have Earth Splitter. So we will see Darkseer going for the Dominator build.
Carl is moving pretty deep forward.
Uh-oh.
But can they kill him here? I mean, he's very tanky, and he's got 10-1 charge. Yeah, he's fine. So. Yeah. He knows his limits, Carl. He knows he can push like that. He knows he's safe. Nothing too much to worry about when Quap is in there as such.
DK is one of those heroes too that you versus Elder Titan and you have plus armor. Yeah. So you don't get, reduced so heavily by that aura. It's only level 1 aura, of course, but yeah, it still makes quite a difference. That used to be the response versus ET a lot of the times, right? You build lots of armor items, the plus armor, blah blah blah. Mid lane.
Oh, is he trying? He wants to do it. He's got the Sonic Wave, but he knows that there's 1 charges.
Carl's baiting him.
Yeah.
he's got Lumic on the high ground too.
He's got those 1 charges, so Chuan can't go for it.
He wants it so bad.
He really wants to do it. He feels like he's going to try. Oh, that's the 1 charges out. But still, yeah, Carl with just a bit too much. He could blink in and go for the Scream and Sonic.
Yeah, now Carl has to back off.
Yeah, he has to respect the burst.
So now we do have the Gyro against the Razor up top again. Razor's level 8 though compared to the Gyro because of that kill they got in the Darkseer. And we do have, look, the lanes literally just swapped sides. Yep. Now it's Darkseer and Underlord bottom, and up it's the opposing.
Trying to go for the stomp there, Rag won't quite catch Lumic. He may look to see if he can get the roll in onto someone. They're going to look towards Luke. They're coming in with the snowball. They have the cooldown as well this time. So Luke should get bursted pretty low. He has the one charges. That might be enough to keep it. No. In comes the Death Wall from Grins with the Sonic Wave for Chuan. Clips onto 2. Luke still alive for now. Is he actually going to get himself out of there? They've got nothing to reach him from there. That is going to be a free escape for the Razor. Nando looking to try and chase down Chuan on the side, but Chuan will have the blink back up in a second. They do get the Jakiro. Execration trying to get something more. They've got the Iron Shell chase down as they find another.
The catapult! Oh no! The catapult!
Oh,
one more hit!
Oh!
It's got him!
No! The siege creep from Yaj!
I just saw Nando spamming it like crazy.
Oh!
What's it even doing there?
One of the worst ways to die.
Oh, Yash. Nice Dominator. Paying off already.
The helm of the Dominator, siege creep at 12 minutes.
That's good. So Carl bottom, trying to get the tower. But Ollie is not allowing that. He throws down the macro pyre.
Oh, hello.
Underlord.
Quick Dragon Tail.
Quick stop.
So still the game where the offlane is very rich. Both the Darkseer and Underlord at the top. Oh, talking about at the top. Luke. He's come out into lane and he was on about a third of his HP in Yaj. And Lumic, they'll send him quite quickly out of the lane.
I like this too. With that Dominator, of course, you know, you Ion Shell that one. But with the Banisher, this is really strong. Yeah, 1500 HP Banisher. Do like double Ion Shell easily with that. And they're going to pressure the tower. So 4K lead now coming out. 6 to 15. Execration's aggression heavily paying off. Mid lane again.
They get Chuan. Carl able to get in with Grims. They have enough control with the cask and the Dragon Tail to make sure he didn't have the chance to blink out. Bottom lane, Yaj getting rooted up. But he will be able to surge. Oh, nearly gets the tower deny. Isn't going to quite get it though as Ollie. We'll pick it up. Top lane, Nando and Lumic continuing to put some pressure onto the tier 1 there.
Like you said though, Chuan is definitely hemorrhaging way too many kills. He's 2 and 5 on the Queen of Pain. Level 8.
He's feeding a little bit.
Carl is level 11 on Dragon Knight in comparison to level 8 Queen of Pain. That's never fun.
As we see, I think Chuan just got a little too antsy on making those early rotations, and that Courier's got to be careful. Lumic not able to get the sharp block, but they have got the Dragon in place to take down this tier 1 up top.
Yeah. March is going to TP up though. They do want to try to defend this one as long as possible here.
They have got the Sonic Wave from Chuan. So they've got the combo, but this ward is going to spot it all out. Execration know that they're here. They're backing away from this tower.
A quick drum charge, 440 movement speed. They just get out, and now mid lane, Ollie's overstepped his bounds.
Cask bouncing perfectly with the Maledict, and the chase down from Nando. That'll be Ollie dead. No amount of 1 charges to save him.
And a Banisher, a Satyr Banisher just runs across casually.
Radiant structures are fortified.
There's a full pipe complete for the Underlord now, so will certainly help against these sort of fights as long as he can get there with his teammates. March and top, Lumic. Straight for the TP out is not going to make it though. Too much burst from Chuan, and March will take down the Tusk mid lane. Looking to drop the ultimate here onto the Dragon Knight. Carl, he's pretty tanky, but he's being static linked, blocked up by Rag. You're going to have the jump in from Chuan, and they will claim the life.
Much needed. Yeah, much needed kill for Chuan there. Getting that last hit on him is pretty crucial. They've now swung the momentum a little bit back their way. Darkseer and Underlord look to be going like the same item build, but Darkseer went the Dominator first. But that pipe build seems to be the option. March able to get this top tower. We missed a mid. It's okay.
Getting kills.
He stepped up too far. He stepped up too far.
And they're going to maybe find another one. They get the vacuum back onto Luke. Luke's pretty speedy, but they're trying to slow him down with this Banisher. Not going to be quite enough. Luke will survive. Chuan with the rotation actually bursting Yaj down low, but the stick charges and the surge keeps Yaj fine. He wants to kill that Banisher, and he will.
He will.
He'll claim the life of it.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is the kills all over the place. No one's slowing down. Top. Carl looking for March, and he's gone.
He's out of there.
See ya. Drops a Firestorm and a pit for good measure.
I'll try for the deny mid. They won't quite make it. Ollie claims it with the fire from the Jakiro. Yaj heading forward, looking to grab them. Does get the 2-man vacuum. Doesn't quite bring them down to the low ground, so Lumic not going to go in with the snowball and such.
Yeah. They're farming a little. They're slowing down the farm just a bit. Nando's trying to do some ancients here. Dragon Knight still just farming top. Wants that blink dagger. So blink will probably be the big move for them to just get those catches, that instant blink stun. And we do see Luke is still suffering a bit, but Ollie getting found out here by Lumic. The ion shell's coming in.
Yep. I've got the sharp block. Ollie surrounded by the double line.
Stop
to
the splitter.
The root, they've got a pretty nice combo here. The wraparound for Luke and Chuan, and yeah. Geek fam able to punish Execration for that one. Yaj will be chased down as Chuan blinks forward. He does have that haste rune. And that should keep him just about safe enough as he's got the passive regen from the helm. Plus 28, of course.
Yeah.
It's a lot of regen.
It is indeed.
So
Both
is fine.
Both Hood and Dominator heals up real quick. Nando did finish up those Ancients during all that like debacle, so he's positioned himself very high in the net worth, but Underlord still top leading the way, and he is building toward an Atos. So keeping them stuck in that pit even longer, double procking it with that Atos if it is used properly.
That was so far 19 to 9, 3k lead for Execration.
Yep.
And yeah, that rod complete. So we'll see what March is able to do with that. Look at the full drums on Witch Doctor and Geek fam actually looking to smoke up and make a movement round towards the top. Roshan is up.
March actually just they placed a ward just now where March was on the Underlord and it got insta dewarded as the sentry despawned. So it looked like they kind of thought that they were positioned on that high ground there. So they're both kind of doing the same thing here. Dragon Knight form will be ending soon, and the big wraparound. Here we go. There's no splitter for 10. They've got a great angle here.
They really have. They're coming right behind the Rag. Yeah, he's been spotted out straight away. Walks into it. They'll drop the cooldown. That's going to be Rag gone. They've lost the Elder Titan. The Snowball comes in to help dodge the screen from Chuan. They roll across onto the Jakiro, taking down a second.
Nice Snowball. Dodge the splitter as well.
See if they can find Grims here. In return, Luke trying to chase down this Witch Doctor. Chuan will jump forward. Grims in trouble, but no, he's got friends to jump forward. Carl with the Blink Dragon Tail locking down Luke, and that will be the Razor Dead. Witch Doctor survives as Execration lose no one and take 3 kills from Geek fam.
They tried to get the really big surprise there, but ET actually ran into people in the tree lines there. He gets bursted before he gets his stomp off. Got the splitter off, but yeah, Snowball dodged everything pretty much. Yeah,
I mean, ideally, as you said, we've seen that rod picked up by the Underlord. He's got to... if he roots the tusk, it's going to save a lot of difficulties for the team.
Yeah. Bottom. The Atos on Nando. The stomp as well. Pit on top.
It's a lot of damage with the Sonic Wave. Nando falling low, but he surged out. Yaj now turning with the vacuum wall, getting three of them in it, causing a lot of chaos for Geek Fan there. Did manage to find the combo with that vacuum sensor from his helm with the Dominator.
Yep.
And now Execration just looking to be on the retreat. Yaj gets caught out by the Stomp. Execration still in the neighborhood if they want to help out. It's going to be a pretty nice cooldown connecting onto 4 as Nando moving in from the sideline, focusing March on this Underlord to make sure there's no chance of March rifting anyone out of there. They've got the Snowball across onto Luke. Walrus Punch coming out as well with the Maledict. The paralyzing cast bounces onto Chuan. Execration finding 2. Ollie, he has to walk back through the wall. That'll cost him his life as Nando able to chase him down with the rocket barrage. Gets the double kill. He's got a homing missile back up as well in a second if he wants to look for Luke. Nando just manning up, chasing down this Razor. Will find a 4th with the help of this Snowball. Surely there's the urn charge. Is it going to kill him? That will do it. Oh, he makes sure they get the kill. Flies in on the big old dragon, jumps forward, and
he's
now,
not done.
Rag, he's come a little too close to this one. Gets vacuumed back. That's another kill for Execration. Geek fam just going in one by one there. I mean, they were in their base, to be fair to them.
Ooh, did they even get any kills there?
They didn't. No one died on Execration.
That was all 5, huh?
Execration managed to keep one another alive. These little sort of plays and saves, and Yaj just been a little too tanky on that Darkseid on the front with the amount of regen he has. They just couldn't quite kill him. TP's out coming in. Geek fam want to try and hold this bottom. They are going to get the lockdown onto the DK. Carl, very deep this time, but again, the surge is there from Yaj. Carl, he is going to die. They will at least get the Dragon Knight off the back of it all, but Geek fam losing a lot of members over those last couple of minutes of gameplay in the jungle.
Yeah, lots of dots though coming out from them. The dagger, the Underlord, the Jakiro as well, so when they do get that on the DK with the percent base damage and Veil, it's quite nice for them. And Execration, they got very deep aggressive wards during all this aggression that they've been doing too, so they will see all those rotations from Geek fam early on. Well, 9k already now for Execration, and a little bit close to like a 12k experience advantage too.
Yeah, it's going off quite heavily in favor of them off the back of those last few situations. I mean, the real problem is the just the Queen of Pain and the Razor are not where you want them to be. As you said, Chuan having a bit of a tough game with those sort of failed rotations early on. And the farm not quite there on Razor, but Geek fam.
Yeah, Queen of Pain only has 84 last hits and 6 deaths. Really getting punished.
See what they can get here with this rotation.
Worthy tribute.
They gotta get some big kills, big pickoffs, because they are quite far behind right now.
Radiant are scanning.
They do manage to get the scan. They know that someone's here.
This would be a great one.
It is
yeah,
a
this
big
is the
kill.
ideal one.
He has got a 4-star though, Nando. So
And he's so speedy. 468 movement speed. See ya.
he's gone. He's out of there. Back to join his teammates.
Yep.
Full Spirit Vessel on the tusk now.
Dire's top tower is
He's gonna be great versus Underlord. High HP regen hero.
Now Geek fam are getting some pressure onto this top tier 2 tower. Fortification comes out from Execration. They will TP in to hold this. They want to try and look for the fight. They've got the cooldown. Slow connects onto March. March also having a missile inbound. He does have... Oh no, doesn't actually have the rift at the moment.
Yeah, he used it because he was bottom split pushing to join his team. They're gonna follow him.
They are trying to chase.
The siege creep. Keep eyes on him.
March putting the route down just in case any sort of wraparound was coming in, and we'll create the space for him to TP out. So Geek fam do get out of this one without losing anyone.
Execration getting their BKBs out now soon. Dragon Knight level 17 with BKB, and they're going for smoke too. And we do see Nando almost has an X-Rag.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Well, there's no chance for that as Nando reaches godlike, and they're ready to go for more. The backing back onto Chikira, closing the gap. Nice 4-man pit, but there's no sort of follow-up with 2 heroes already dead on Geek fam, and really the 2 heroes you'd be looking to combo with that pit. Down bottom though, Carl. Post the BKB, blink out from Chuan. They look towards Luke instead, force forward. They can't quite get him initially. Can they close the gap with those? Ooh, shards not quite hitting the mark there.
Man, these guys actually have so much HP regen if they're playing around their Darkseer. Look at Darkseer. Darkseer has 58.
And how much is the DK?
Dragon Knight has 40 when he's next to the DK.
Yeah,
everyone, like Tusk 20 or 18, like the Witch Doctor, anybody who's near that Darkseer just gets boosted by so much from that build.
And they've got that Voodoo Restoration as well.
Yeah, it is an immense amount of HP regen coming out from this.
So much sustain from Execration.
Yeah.
Keeps them out for these fights. Grims will be chasing. Chuan jumps forward. Grims will try and keep himself alive, but a punch from Rag will finish him off. They've got the Yule set up onto the Darkseer, into the pit, forces himself forward, but as we said, Yaj, very, very tanky on this Darkseer. He can surge, he can back off. He does have the vacuum wall this time with the Ice Path, though. Looks like they will have enough control. They do bring down the Darkseer. Big kill for them to get.
Yeah. They got isolated. DK was split pushing down bottom, too. They're probably going to take this fight anyway, though. They are very strong here. Nando is a bit shy of the BKB, but Dragon Knight is very strong. Maybe he split pushes till his other 2 heroes respawn.
The rod into the Ice Path, but Lumic force back.
They're taking this tower pretty fast, and they're going to bail. They're going to ditch it right away. When before those 2 heroes respawn, they might be able to... Nando does, or Carl does have a BKB down here, but... Okay, he's aware.
They're hunting that. Oh yeah, he'll be just fine. Carl getting the distance, and we'll be out of harm's way. But yeah, Geek fam getting themselves a little bit of momentum back there off the back of those 2 kills and the tower.
Yeah,
it's exactly what they need. But the BKB now out for Nando. Yeah,
I guess they were just waiting for that one. Yeah, they're level 18 now on Gyro, level 18 on DK. This is a big timing window for them here. Guess they didn't want to take the fight without the Darkseer, since he's like a big part of their combo. And into the pit they go. They've got an Alpha Wolf too, so this should accelerate it a bit. How does Geek Fam get into this one? The ET Spirit is coming over to scout.
They do have the time, I believe, to head over to the pit.
He can get a stomp. He can stall them a bit, and yep, they're here.
They are going to go. See what they can do. The shards do block it off a little bit, so Ollie can't really get into the fight. And now with the BKB pop by Nando, they move forward. Force across from the Underlord to try and get himself out of there, but he's been surrounded. March will get taken down. Split connects onto 3. They do have the stomp onto the Tusk. The rest of Execration still fighting fit, will return to the pit now that the Underlord is down and a couple of ults expended by Geek Fam. and will feel confident enough to finish this one without any sort of further interruptions. Rag trying to look for, actually gets the kill! The Absol actually got the kill on Roche, so, I mean, that's kind of cute, but Ollie will die for that. That's, it's always nice when that happens, just these little spells.
Just some
little damage, bam, gets the kill on Roche. Gold guaranteed and secured for Geek Fam because of that, but still, obviously the Aegis going the way of Execration. So yeah, 31 to 12.
So they give it to Carl.
Okay.
Thought they'd give it to the Gyro, but I guess he feels pretty invulnerable.
Yeah, I guess what he's got a bit. Sure, the DK's tankier, but Nando's got the force, he's got the movement speed that the Dragonite doesn't quite have. So, yeah.
Carl's gonna be a bit more on the front lines, I guess, too, as a DK. Like, yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, they're still, of course, very far ahead as we've seen.
Yeah, they're still in a very, very comfortable position. Ogre Frost Mage, the choice for Yash is the next one. That Ice Armor can actually be pretty nice for him too. Plus 8 on top of all the HP regen and everything they have already. Top, Chuan. Looking at Lumic. Lumic does not care though.
And Lumic nearly with that blink complete, so we'll be able to find those sort of snowball saves, which are pretty big in this this game where there's so much AoE coming out from Geek Fam.
They're moving toward top. 3 heroes. They know that the ET's here at least with this Queen of Pain.
They are going to try and going on to the Cropper. The dollar sign is being dropped by March in the all chat, and there's the chase down from Nando. Chuan is going to get a homing missile to the face. Does Nando have the damage in time to bring him down? He doesn't. Chuan able to blink off. Rag also able to TP out from the side. So Geek Fam do manage to disengage with the cause as such. Chikura won't be quite as fortunate though as he walks into a death ward. Ollie loses his life.
Nando used a BKB charge there to dodge the Astral Stomp. Didn't get the kill either. But I think the dollar signs works as he cleared like a big mid wave, and I think he killed the Ogre Frost Mage too. I'm pretty sure.
That makes it. I was going to say he must have killed something like that. I mean, he is pretty rich, you know, March. He is the dollar signs of the team. He's the richest on the side of Geek Fam by quite a few thousand. So now Execration is continuing the push with the remainder of that Elder Dragon form. Well, they still actually got a decent amount of time with it. They could try and push for more. There's still the tier 2 mid. Okay, so they'll play it safe in that regards. Go for the outer towers. AC now done for Carl. And that will be the final tier 2 dropping on Geek Fam's side.
Full AC on Carl.
To be quite a difficult one for Geek Fam to recover him. With their lineup as well, with their heroes, it's
but they got ran at a bit too hard, and Razor got shut down too much. He's now got BKB and Hurricane Pike,
and as we said, you know, as soon as these DKs and Gyros get their BKBs and tank up, it's very hard for Geek Fam to do the damage required.
Yeah, very, very little physical.
Because even when we say Luke getting his BKB now, it's going to keep him alive a bit, but it's not even going to give him any sort of extra offensive potential like, say, something like an SMY would have done. Bottom lane, jump in, dragon on dragon, and Carl dragon and down. So he'll take out Ollie. Carl now being jumped on though, fully focused, gets surged, breaks the static link, jump forward for Chuan. He does have the Aegis and the BKB, of course, though, on this Dragonite. The cars comes through, both BKBs being expended, and the Sonic Wave from Geek Fam to pop that Aegis.
Nando's coming in now to
He is.
Too.
He's going to look for the cooldown for the chase down after these BKBs are expended. March is going to look for the Rift play. Can they force anyone out? Yes, they can. Hurricane Pike will shove Luke to the side, so he doesn't get rifted back. Doesn't matter, though, by the looks of it, as Luke is speedy enough to get himself the distance away from them. So, Geek Fam do at least manage it to disengage, but they do have to, as we see, blow a couple of BKB charges and a Sonic Wave to just take that Aegis out of the hands of the DK. As the DK does still have the BKB and the Elder Dragon form ready himself.
They're going to look to go high ground for sure here. Next item of choice is going to be that Mech Guardian Greaves on the Pike, on the Darks here. More tanking up. so they can just close this game out. 14k advantage, 20k experience. Very comfortable position. But GeekFam does have good ways to spam from the high ground. Underlord, ET, Razor. So Execration will back up. What do they got coming out to? Just some wards. They're being very patient.
Yeah, they know they've got the lead. They don't want to throw anything away at this stage.
Yeah, like we said, these teams, they do like to get their 6 slots before they go for risking any type of high ground push. And look, they're all actually spread out farming across the map, every single one of them.
Nando's got a lot of money he wants to spend. He wants to get his money invested before they go for that sort of next push, whether it be the butterfly or whatnot. Any sort of right-click item, double damage is there as well down bottom. So maybe when Execration get wind of that, they'll go for a bit of action.
Yeah, they're actually like farming all 3 lanes. They farm top, farm mid. Bottom was they were farming it a bit and then left, but they do have deep aggressive wards, so they do see whenever GeekFam pushes out. So they just see a bunch of them moving bottom. They want to match that because they have this DD.
There we go, Luke. Being chased down it.
Just in.
He is with that DD going straight away onto Rag. Pops the BKB. There's a static link out from Luke and Nando. He's falling low. Nando, he's dead. Now the rest of his team come in. Lumic jumps forward. The ice pass down though. There's a rift coming in as well. GeekFam are bringing in the numbers. Jump forward as Tron looks to set up for more. Rag will finally fall, but they've lost to an Execration. Witch Doctor trying to duke it out on the sidelines. Darkseer getting caught out by the plasma field. The Glimmer Cake keeping Grims alive for now, but Execration,
they got in.
They
way
just jumped in and the Gyro Nando. He just got a little too ahead of himself there.
I think he was still applied by a bit of that ET aura too, so his armor was all the way down, so Razor gets the link, gets the Eye of the Storm on him too, and he just starts dropping negative, and that physical damage is pretty substantial. That's a big swing coming out here. That's with the DD. Execration getting overconfident here.
And now they're pushing in. I mean, there's 30 seconds, no gyro. They might be able to force out some buybacks. They're up to the high ground.
Oh my goodness.
Fortification comes through on the side. They've got the rod out into the pit, just holding Carl up the side of it all. See how much damage they can get done here. Looks like they are going to start backing off as those respawns get a little bit closer. But still, yeah, GeekFam showing us that they've got quite a punch still. If Execration end up feeding away a kill or two.
That's why I really thought they were going to push high ground before, because if they, I mean, the longer they stall out too, like GeekFam, they get strong. Like ET, as the game progresses, he just gets stronger and stronger with Earth Splitter. His aura becomes more relevant. Razor as well is pretty much completely caught up now. I think he has a full S&Y being delivered after all that. Chuan as well, now level 20. All these talents are starting to kick in. Roche will probably be the next big one. 2 minutes till that spawns.
Yeah, Execration will likely play more safe after that last failed attempt at a bit of a play, even though they do have the lead at the moment.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A top lane GeekFam coming out across the map once again. See what they can find here. If they wish to.
Looks like it's got Gem going to be picked up soon for Execration too, since they just lost some momentum. They're probably expecting that GeekFam did play some wards. So now they're addressing the side lanes, pushing them in with Ion Shell, pushing it with DK, making sure that they don't get outnumbered in any of these fights. They're grouping up. Does look like they want to go for some type of, maybe a smoke play here. It is. Try to get a pick off before that Roche does spawn.
In forward. Straight in, immediately onto the Razor, looking for the combo, holding him down. There's going to be the Dark Rift out. They've got the BKBs. March cancels it though. He says, we might be able to take this fight. They have the Sonic Wave out onto Free, but Luke, he's falling so damn low. Can he survive? No, he can't. Grim's actually getting the kill off the last Malady proc. Execration finding one, jumping forward onto a second. They have more than enough control to take down Chuan.
And that's the 2 main cores dead for 70. They have no buyback.
I mean, March, they're making the call not to rift out. You could see that they were tempted to stick and fight because the cause did use the BKBs, but at the end of the day, March, he should have stuck with his gut instincts and taken them out of there. Because now, down without buybacks, Execration with the space to move in with that Elder Dragon form and clean up at least the mid lane.
They just felt confident because they had the Crimson Guard, they have all this damage resistance coming out from the Underlord, but
Execration just deals way too much through that with all their mixed damage. As soon as that Gyro's BKB wore off, I think the Death Ward also may have gone for quite a long time hitting him. ET Splitter comes in, connects onto.
At the same time though, already, Lumic is trying to move in on Solly. They've got the vacuum back into the wall, punching this dragon up. Just keeping Geek Fam at bay, whilst Execration have the space to clean a second set of racks off the map.
Oh man, not having any buybacks on either of those heroes really hurt them. They actually just lose straight up. Yeah, they just lose 2 sets of racks right after having a pretty decent swing.
Wait, who was that? Someone has 7k gold. Was that the Gyro? No, it's the DK. DK has a lot of money.
2 full sets of racks, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2 towers.
He's rich. He's rolling in it, Carl.
He had a heart and quick buy initially.
Yeah.
Switched to the Mjolnir.
Where's that rapier?
Don't think he needs it.
Do it.
Come on.
He's confident.
They're 21k.
Do it.
Nah, come on.
Do it. He's not spending any of the money. What's the plan in from Carl? Oh, I like this play there for Geek Fam.
They can bring this down pretty quick too with Firestorm.
They go straight into the pit after coming back up. I don't know if Execration are going to suspect it. Oh, that Spirit might give it away though.
Yeah, Nando knows now. It's dropping quite quickly though, 2400.
They're going to take it, let Nando go straight into the pit. Pops the cooldown. They're going to try and rift out. Oh, are they going to kill it in time though? Oh, they are. They get the Aegis of the rift out. Geek Fam with a very smart play with their backs against the wall. They get Roshan, they get the cheese, they get out of there. That was a pretty neat play.
It was. That was like one of those, the risk play, you know. If we need this Roche, otherwise we're pretty much screwed. If they get Aegis and cheese, we can't take these fights.
I like that. That was,
yeah. That was neat. That was clever.
Radiance done on the Underlord. I didn't mention this as well. Is this a bit of a...
Radiance.
Radiance is done on the Underlord. Okay. And also the fact that he took the 70 attack speed rather than the 20 HP regen. Is that a bit of a difference?
Yeah, I mean,
you normally get the health regen.
It's mixed. It's mixed. It is mixed. Most of the time we do see that health regen, but yeah, I think this time he's realizing he needs to be more of a presence in the fights rather than just like this tanky guy.
Like the Geek Fam was suddenly turned into super aggressive, moving around the map as such. They can't quite catch Nando.
Saves his BKB as well.
But they're getting feisty. 20k down, but they're not playing like that. They're moving out. They're not going to be stopped from trying to make these sort of movements and plays. Execration though, of course, they still want to make them themselves. The money has been spent by Carl as he has the heart. 2.7k on top of it. The smoke round. Oh, Luke.
They're going to smoke into the base.
Straight up,
they see Luke.
He's in trouble. He gets the BKB out. He's going to try and walk it off. He does have that Aegis. You have got Rag on the sidelines. Popping the Earth Splitter down. Does connect onto 2. Keeps them back for now. Head 4 from Yach. Gets the 2-man vacuum. Wall drop down, but Rag forces up to the high ground. Geek Fam keeping the distance. Carl blinks forward. Looking for a target. Can't quite find the stun. Down bottom, Lumic. Rolls in onto March, but Geek Fam, they keep themselves up safe for now. They've got the distance, they keep themselves back. Execration can't quite find the kill with that smoke movement.
Yeah, and they use their dragon form too. They're gonna back up. Probably just wait till, clean out the shrines, wait till Aegis Cheese is gone, or wait till Geek Fang pushes out of their base. If they have any smokes left on Execration, they do still have one, so they could make one of those like clever smoke rotations you see into the base to try to pick somebody off too.
Yeah. And definitely that's... I'm sure they'll look to try and swing around and catch Geek Fam off guard. There's Geek Fam. Going back out, 40 minutes, Carl. In the mid, does have that invis room. And he is going to find the Razor. Razor should get brought down once. Oh, with the Hurricane Pie, no. He is going to be able to back off. Carl trying for the chase. Razor does still have the BKB charge and the Aegis at the ready. Chuan flicking himself away up onto the high ground. Nando looking to move in. There's an axe now done on the Witch Doctor, so they've got to watch out for the Grimm's Death Ward. Homing missile still continues to chase. Mark says we are out of this fight. We're not wanting to fight outside of our base, as he does manage to take his teammate back to safety. Again, Geek Fam doing a good job of avoiding any sort of casualties.
Yeah, and they hold on to the Aegis and Cheese and Luke's BKB, which is down to 6 seconds.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Mid. Grim's getting chased. He wants help. He gets help.
He's got the surge. He's gone.
Hex will be the next choice on the Darks here. That means disable. Always great versus Queen of Pain.
Oh, that level 25.
Oh, he got the... Did he get the 40? Oh,
He did. How much health has he got at the moment then?
Just, you know, just 4,600. And look at that status resist too. 30%. 29, whatever, but same thing.
A very, very tanky Dragonite.
Just, you know, 51 armor and... I mean, this is out of combat, but 370 HP per second. Daedalus will be the final item, it seems, for Nando. Just wants the damage. Doesn't want to go for anything else, anything smaller. But Geek Fam, they're trying to take advantage while they still have this Aegis.
Who are they going to get? They're head up with the smoke. Ollie leading the way with the invis. He has the vision. They're looking for the setup. Ice Path down, only onto Darks here. It will get forced forward into the midst of them all. They have the splitter, they surround Yaz. Yaz turns over the back in the wall. The cooldown coming through as well, but the BKB's out for Geek Fam. They chase down Yaz, jump forward for Tron. They take the Darks here. Splitter going in onto Carl, but Carl with that 4,600 HP still standing strong. March being forced to the side. They have forward punch from Limit. March still alive for now, finally falls. It's a 1-for-1 on the offlaners. Nando gets taken down as well. They've lost 2 on Execration, they've lost 3. Luke still standing strong. Carl is trying to clean up, turns towards Luke, walks back through the wall. Luke will fall. Tron pops the cheese, jumps to the side. Carl being zoned out. In fact, they've got the Spirit Vessel on this dragon. Now Geek Fam, they're moving in onto the dragon, but this dragon is too damn big.
Oh my god.
Carl. Ultra kill for Carl. Can he get the rampage? Tron will be able to blink to safety, but the dragon just too big. I mean, you've got to give credit to Geek Fam there. They're 20k down. They were actually doing it for the most part. They killed everyone else apart from the dragon, but the dragon was just the nail in the coffin. It's too much. They can't kill Carl.
He got the Mjolnir just before the fight as well. That was like the majority of his damage coming in. Look at that. 9,500. He's sitting at like 89 or 90 HP regen per second in the fight while he's next to Darkseer too. Darkseer did die quite early, but yeah, it's still crazy how high his sustain is and the damage potential from that Mjolnir. And that was Aegis cheese, but they got a lot.
They got everyone apart from the DK.
It's just unfortunately only like a 1 or 2k swing, and they don't really get any like momentum coming. They don't get like some into tower push or anything just because of how enormous this Dragonite is. Carl, top of net worth now.
Nice. Absolutely massive. I mean, they were sort of bringing him down, you know, once they get like the Spirit Vessel on him and such. It does help.
It does help.
They could nearly kill him, but they really had to have the perfect combo, and that's after killing the rest of his teammates. It's very hard for Geek Fam.
They also had a lot of gold saved up, at least on the on the Razor when they went in the fight. Razor had 5,000 gold when they went in there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So that's a lot of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it says they're 20k disadvantage, but you add that and they're 25k disadvantage when the Razor goes in.
Yeah, we want to get that Scardy, but I guess at the same time a little bit worried about not having buyback.
Yeah, they were also they're trying to be fast-paced, right? They had like 1 minute left on the Aegis when they went into that fight there, so they were really trying to push the limits of it.
A full Satanic on Nando.
So he doesn't go for the Daedalus build. He's realizing he's still susceptible of dying to all the damage from Geek Fam. The supports on Geek Fam in comparison to the supports on Execration. Look at how rich these guys are. Blink, Pipe, Spirit Vessel, Aghanims on Witch Doctor, all this good stuff. And then you look at the Geek Fam supports. Atos, and a Force Staff, and a Spirit Vessel. Not quite just yet there. Execration. Gotta be ready for the fight here, especially the way that Geek Fam's been playing.
Oh. Smoke up from Execration. Luke is going to be the one on the front lines. Are they going to want to go on him? Luke heads in, jump forward. Carl gets the Dragon Tail. They're trying to commit. How can Geek Fam respond? They're trying to look to initiate from the side, but the BKB is already out from Carl. They're focusing Luke. Luke does get the Stanley link onto the DK, but has to head to the side of it all. Chuan's blinked in, but he's getting chain stunned up, and Chuan will lose his life. That's the quad down. She'll buy back immediately. They look for the Earth Splitter down the middle. We'll catch on to 3 of them. Carl held back by the Ice Path. You are jumping in with Tron. They are bringing Carl down. The Sonic Wave out to free Carl. They've taken down the Dragon. They need more though. The buybacks come out from the Underlord. Can they get it? They'll find Lumic as Lumic overcommits with the Snowball. So it does cost them 2 buybacks, but they actually killed the Dragon Knight.
I think he had the Astral Spirit on him there the whole time, right? Because it looks like he was taking a ton of magic damage, and yeah, it's 4,000 from Quap, took 3,000 from ET, well, 3,000 total from ET. And he was a bit scared to commit for Luke because he got linked up. But yeah, like you said, 2 buybacks committed. Can they get can they get aggressive? They kind of have to.
Yeah, they have to try and force the Dragon Knight's buyback up. And they've definitely got a chance of doing so because with 5 of them alive and only 3 of Execration, Geek Fam might be able to bully the buyback out of the DK.
They could just, the Execution could start the fight and then buyback anyway, because they know that the buybacks are done. If they win a fight, the game's just over. If they kill this Queen of Pain, if they kill this Underlord, they will just win the game really quickly. There is, yeah, Luke doesn't even actually have buyback either because he spent his gold, so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cliff gets expended. Yash trying to get a big vacuum, but they back off. 2 missiles connect on Jakiro,
Radiant's middle
and
tower
they're gonna have to get back. Their tier 4s are getting pressured by creeps. This tier 4 is just gonna die, actually.
Radiant's middle tower
To the pit.
has fallen.
So the pit.
It's Cheese Refresher Shard.
It's the big one. Yaj is there though, going in with the vacuum wall onto free. They'll turn with the ice path. They want to punish this Darkseer. Do they have the control? They have the roots. BKB's popped by Luke. And they look to chase. Earth Splitter connects onto the both of them. But now
DK's alive.
Been used. This is getting very scary now for Geek Fan. The Deathfall down the pit march. He's looking to try and take them out. Is he going to survive long enough in time to do so? March
Oh,
does!
the bash on Undo from Roche.
Oh, March actually gets them out of there in time. I mean, Execration obviously with this space will be able to find Roche themselves. Well, I mean, they're coming back over, Geek Fam. Can they really get back in on this? No, it's gone. It's all been picked up. Execration will claim everything from the pit. They're still looking to fight outside the back of this car. Jumps in with the BKB, committing onto Luke. Snowball in as well. There's a Glimmer Cape on Luke, buying him time to get the static link off onto Carl. Homing missile flies in, but Luke, he's falling so low here in this situation. Carl, he's out of right click. Is it enough what he has? No. The mischarge comes into play. Lumic falling low, but the cooldown combo from Nando.
It's not everyone.
Down, Geek Fam, they've lost 3. Chuan off to the side will be held down by a homing missile, and with 3 heroes down, Rag won't get out either. That's going to be 4. He's the only one with buyback available. GG is cool.
I like that Darkseer took the DD rune there too. He didn't give it to his Gyro, his DK. The Darkseer runs out and grabs it before the fight starts. But they didn't need it. They were too far ahead.
I mean, you've got to give credit to Geek Fan though. They were what, 20k behind, but they were certainly giving it their all.
They were making the moves.
They were doing some good fighting.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, Execration just getting too far ahead.
I think their aggro tried